Hey guys, today is day 12 of our 30 days of gratitude. Just getting home from work, and I kind of realized today what I'm grateful for. Uh, I was kind of surprised today. Had my year-end review meeting with my team leader slash manager, or sub manager rather, um, this afternoon, uh, and I was disappointed by the meeting and what my review for the year was. I felt that where I should have been and what I was rated by management was, there was a difference there. But the thing is I had a really good conversation with my team leader slash sub manager, I guess you'd call it, and we discussed why the rating I got was what I got, and I don't feel like pissed off like I did last year about it. Yeah, I'm disappointed, but that's a part of my personality. Uh, I'm never happy with status quo. I'm always wanting kind of the next step up, the next level up, and so I'm generally pretty aggressively hard on myself as a result. Um, reason I'm explaining this is because that's what I realize I'm grateful for. A little more backstory. Uh, Back in college, I went through a program. I got a bachelor of fine arts in architectural studies. That was the degree I got in college, and it's an architecture degree. And getting an architecture degree is very hard. Uh, Not because the classes are hard necessarily, but there's a lot of coursework, and you got to devote a lot of time to it. And as they kind of told us in school, if you're going into it for the money, then you're probably in the wrong, curriculum. You go into it because you're passionate about it. Well, one of the hardest things about getting an architecture degree is the criticism. Um, Generally, at least twice a year, or twice a semester rather, when you're taking studio, which is, you know, basically you're making models and designing a building or a project or whatever the curriculum is for that semester, you're making some kind of a project and you're using your creativity, your design, and everything that you're learning about how to do that in college. And generally, for like a midterm and then a final, you'd be presenting not necessarily in front of you're presenting in front of your peers, but you're presenting to uh, well-educated, experienced professionals. So, architects from firms like SOM and, other, in my instance, since I went to University of Illinois in Chicago, we were presenting in front of professionals from the firms around the Chicago area. And so it's pretty intimidating to do that. But the thing is, you make your presentation, and then once you're done presenting, then it's their turn to give their input and their feedback. And, that's called criticism. Here's what you should have done, differently. Well, why did you do that? And so, there were instances where people left the room crying and just basically gave up architecture. Um, for me, it really was never that bad. It was kind of a learning experience. And um, that's what I'm kind of grateful for is, the degree I went through, it allowed me to, in a job like this, get a review that maybe I'm disappointed with, through my own fault of my personality, that I exceed to perform above what's probably possible. And I can take that review and the criticism about that review, and I can be understanding for, okay, this makes sense, it's logical, and that's why I got what I got. And so, having that ability to take criticism, and, you can learn from your mistakes too, which is a good thing. So, it's been kind of a rambly post, I guess. Maybe not totally concise, but the short of it is I had a review today. or I had a discussion about my performance review for the year at work, and I wasn't totally happy with it, but we had a really good discussion about it. There was criticism about here are the areas you can improve, and I'm not pissed about it. I'm okay. Neutral. And so I'm just very grateful for that. I'm grateful that I'm an individual who can take open criticism without flying off the handle about it. Uh, I'm fortunate that my college education and experience working in architecture has allowed me to do that, to be able to be criticized, not in a bad way, just a constructive criticism, and be able to improve based off of that. That's a really special thing. So that's what I'm grateful for today. How about you guys?